on to the main event. It's Gunther and Jey Uso for the IC title. Real tough pick 'em because both have 90 ratings in 2K24. Yeah. Gunther attacks him and ends up on the floor and drops him on the edge of the apron. That's our first commercial break. Jey sets up for the hip attack, but gets hit with a missile drop kick and a power bomb for a 2 count. Jey recovers, hits a suicide dive. We go to a second commercial break and we come back. Jay's offense gets stopped by one big chop, and he holds on to Jey, delivering more chops. Jey tries to slap him. Powerbomb gets blocked, and Jey runs the ropes and spears Gunther, his first of several. And then Gunther comes back with a splash off the top, and Jey lands a spear, then hits another one on the edge of the apron, hits a third spear on the floor, and then he hits what I will give him like a partial spear in the ring. I didn't know quite what this was, but it wasn't a Braun Breaker spear. Let's put it that way. Uso splash connects. 1, 2, ding, 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 ding. And the referee's like, oh, my arm. I can't count 3. I can't call the audible here. I've got to figure out what this bell's going on. And it's Jimmy Uso ringing the bell. And that is not cause for any like disqualification. This is just like interruption in the match. Even like a fan running on the field.
Even this bell ringer like did not make any attempt to stop this person from grabbing his hammer and basically completely ruining this matchup.
This is Fred Ottman's kid, isn't it?
That's it. You know what? He's traumatized. He knows not to get involved in anything physical. Maybe he's
like, listen, I'm here to do my job, and I'm not here to get involved with these people. I don't know who this is.
Yeah, that makes sense. Maybe he's currently engaged in some litigation and knows he can't risk himself.
Yeah, trying to make this guy look like a tight fool. So Jimmy rings the bell, and this just causes distraction from everybody. Like, whoa. You're not the timekeeper, and the match was not over. So the pin is not registered, and Gunther applies a choke from behind, but Jey rolls on top, gets out, super kicks Gunther, and then dives onto Jimmy and the security guards on the floor, goes for another Uso splash, but Gunther gets up the knees and cradles Jey in 18 minutes and 53 seconds, retaining the belt. And Jimmy returns, attacking his brother, super kicks him, and now he has cost him the match against Roman at SummerSlam and the IC title against Gunther. And he tells Jey, I'll always be the big brother. And hits an Uso splash at the end. So this looks like the setup at the Rumble seemed to be like this is the Mania program with these two.
Yeah, the Rumble interaction, I think, speaking for a lot of people, was maybe a little bit disappointing in terms of crowd reaction. Like, especially coming out of the Rumble, it was really not on, I think, anybody's sort of top of mind. And maybe a part of that reason is because these two have been kept apart for so long. We don't even exactly remember why they split up in the first place. You know, you mentioned Jimmy getting involved to cost him the match against Roman. I don't even remember the finish to that one. I was there. So they needed something to kind of update and refresh and reheat the feud. And you know, having
that
Jimmy
is one to definitely go back and listen to that. Wasn't the promo that I didn't want you to get corrupted by the title like Roman has, and I was doing a favor for you. It was really convoluted, and it was anyway.
This simplifies the story. Jimmy cost Jey his first singles title win. You know, and you can make mention of all that other stuff, but you needed something to reignite the feud if they are going to head towards WrestleMania for it, and it looks like they are. And I thought this was effectively done. The match was great. I felt like it was like maybe my favorite Jey Uso singles match, at least of this current run. And you know, Gunther is just the level of performer that is able to, I think, drag that out of you. The David Goliath aspect again here really amplified, I think, the great level of crowd interaction that Jey already provoked. And the intensity was off the charts, and, you know, good angle at the end as well. So what do you think?
Well, when they put together the pristine WrestleMania video package and you have Jey Uso stating, there's still people that can't tell us apart, I want them to take this clip of Way saying, I thought this was Jey Uso's best singles match. He's got to be able to emphasize the difference here. No, it was a very good match. I thought as well. I thought that the near falls were good. I wasn't crazy about the finish, but it was it's getting you to the direction that you want to get to with Jay and Jimmy. And watching this, it was when they set this program up, I looked at Jay as is this someone like that you put the belt on, even if you were going this Jimmy direction. Like these two having a match for a singles belt is kind of compelling as well, but this is also one that doesn't need it. But I still think like the clock should be ticking on Gunther. Like you should be like, whether it's Sammy, whether it's Braun Breaker, whether it's Chad Gable, like I think now it's
not going to be Chad Gable. There's no way. He just beat Ivar after struggling to beat Ivar for 3 months.
His vision is clear, okay? His pathway is straight, okay? He's got to find his pathway to WrestleMania now. But
I just don't think Gable so far, like, down the card right now, could be Sammy. I personally, I think it's more likely that it's Braun.
Well, it could be. It could be. He's on SmackDown now. How after we just watched this? I mean, the man almost got arrested coming onto Raw with Jimmy Uso. I mean, how could you do a SmackDown talent?
You're right. I don't know.